We're just gonna cast until we get an amazing game I can post to YouTube in a week, because I have such a oh, what the am I a sheep? Backlog. I have quite a backlog of videos that you can only post so many videos so quickly. Wait, what? Yeah. Welcome back to Professional Starcraft 2. Yes, 2. That's the second one. That's what I've heard. In the bottom left, the BlizzCon champion. I broke my keyboard. How did I break my keyboard?
Now I have your attention.
Thank you, Bobo. But the lights aren't turned on. Do the lights work though? Yeah. Oh, why? I changed the mode. But it doesn't light up anymore. This is concerning. I like it when it lights up, even though then I don't really look at my keyboard, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, in the bottom left, the BlizzCon champion, it's Rogue. In the top right, the Italian sensation.
Good. Now I have your attention.
It's Reynor. Barely not making BlizzCon because he couldn't quite close out game 6 or 7 against Sarah. But taking him to the edge, that was the only way he was getting there. Because he just turned 16 in the middle of the year, and you can't compete unless you are at least 16 years of age. Alright. So both players going for the hatch gas pull. This is the standard macro play. I'm interested to see now. A lot of players, when they see the other player went for a hatch first, if there's not a split in the builds, if there's not some player going 14 pull or something like that, or pulling the drones, then there won't be that much Baneling aggression at this level. There'll be some that'll see, like, are you making any lings? Are you getting too greedy? What are you doing? But it's kind of rare in this scenario, like, because the players are just too good. I know that sounds kind of dumb, but Baneling micro being effective kind of depends on players making even small mistakes. But at this level, with Rogue and Reynor, I don't know how much you can rely on that happening. Because otherwise, like, if your opponent defends nearly perfectly, and you attack and don't get damage done, you'll have less drones. It's pretty simple. But there is also the dance of someone makes a bunch of lings, then they make a bunch of drones, other player makes lings, and then they make more lings, and then now the defender's advantage on this side, and let's not worry about it, let's worry about this evolution chamber. Rogue is going for a +1 Carapace Rush. This is a cheeky, beaky build. +1 Carapace. Why, though? Why? Well, it also looks like neither... Well, Reynor is making some lings. So what is this is meant to do? This is a sneaky build. What you do, you just overwhelm... You bank up Zerglings. After he starts Zergling speed, he'll start trying to make Zerglings. And then you run across the map with a metric fuck ton of Zerglings. And the +1 Carapace allows you to survive a Baneling hit. And of course, you trade better against the other Zerglings. But being able to eat potentially 2 Banelings with a single Zergling is a huge advantage. Actually, this is a little different. Rogue is not making... He's not making a bunch of lings. I mean, speed's not close to done. He's not going... Oh, he's trying to sell it. He's trying to sell it. Oh, but that's a disaster. Wait, is it? Reynor got the ling in a split second before his speed would have finished. Like, if he had gotten the ling in a little bit later, then he would have noticed, like, wait, why are you still researching speed? What are you going for? But he got blocked enough and he got shown enough that it looks like Rogue is just going for, like, a transition into roaches. It's not a quick lair. It's not a quick lair. He saw there was no lair. But he didn't quite get enough information to suspect what Rogue is doing. And Reynor's just making drones. I think he's been bamboozled. He's making drones. Like, he has 8 Zerglings on the map. Does he have a Bane Nest? Oh my god, he canceled it. He canceled his Bane Nest on the scout. He's like, that's a roach one. Don't need Banes. Oh no. This is not good for Reynor. I mean, he has some counterattack lings. If he can counter the base, well, cancel the base rather. Speed is done for Rogue. He can catch up. Oh my god, he brings his Zerglings back. This is very good for Reynor. Like, I'm kind of surprised. Why would you bring all your Zerglings back, Rogue? The element of surprise. He could have gotten on the 3rd. He could have done some damage, but now Reynor had time to prepare. It's still +1 Carapace, and there's still no Baneling Nest, so damage should be done. But he kind of blew his opportunity. Dun, dun, dun. Love the Terran music right now. So I think that's a mistake out of Rogue. Like, he had a time when Reynor, like even if Reynor saw it coming with an Overlord, he doesn't have the time to respond. But in bringing all his Zerglings back after they were spotted by the Ovi, he revealed he had +1 Carapace. He had revealed what he was doing, and he spent extra time trying to get across the map. So that means Reynor had time to build enough lings to defend, and he gets away with the "why are you here?"
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
Ooh. A lot of Zerglings dying. There was nobody has a Baneling Nest, so that was just Zerglings attacking each other. No. Looks like he's dead. Zerglings going to the other side. So, Reynor does not have +1 attack yet. And with +1 attack, roaches are able to two-shot Zerglings. Now, I'm not 100% sure if the +1 Carapace makes that untrue. Because the +1 Carapace reduces 1 damage per attack, whereas +1 attack increases it by more than that for roaches. It's different for every unit. But the +1 in general, like roaches getting that upgrade is massive for their potential. Rogue with a great counterattack. He's got good vision on the map where the roaches are moving out. Are there going to be enough roaches to deal with this? There's no roach speed. The rest are going across. A Spire is on the way. Has that been scouted? Reynor has no idea. The Zergling's doing a really good job of getting on top of things here. But Rogue is just making roaches. He's like, well, 4 mutas are just going to tickle the roaches as they come down. So I got to get some of my own. That's really the only way. They do have +1 Carapace, so they're not terrible. And he does have the queens for extra defense. Now he's making some mutas. But I'd say advantage now goes to Rogue because he's about to have the next level of tech. He's going to have the mutas, which need to be responded to. Reynor has 2 queens. He just got... Rogue sniped a couple of his queens there. 1 queen. Okay. 11 mutas might end the game. Like, that could just end it. Reynor has kind of misread the situation a few times. Rogue with some good counterattacks. I'm kind of surprised that Reynor committed, knowing the Zerglings were on the map. But we'll see. The roaches, like, he's coming across the map because he wants Reynor to be like, alright, I need more roaches to defend and crush this. And then guess what? Surprise. There are mutas. Okay, that was way too loud. I gotta turn that down. Well, we're not there yet. Does he GG when he sees the mutas, or does he wait? Did he even see him yet? He's going straight for the base. 4 crawlers on the way. Roach is coming across the map. It looks like Rogue feels he has to defend, but if he defends, he crushes it. That's enough mutas to do sizable damage to roaches. The roaches are even on upgrades. The mutas are coming back. I mean, Reynor getting on top of things, snipes off the Ravager, which actually hits his own mutas. Not that that matters that much in this fight. So Reynor finding an opportunity. He had a few more roaches than I thought he would to be able to push through. Going for the queens, going for the potential larval production. Very important to be able to buy yourself some time. Now Rogue, like, he's not going to lose that many drones, but if he loses the queens, he can't make enough larvae in order to have a game-ending army come across the map. But if you look at the supply, 138 to 99. Still mutas uncontested, essentially. I mean, he has some queens. Queens aren't great at attacking. The queen with energy sniped off. Yeah, 10 mutas is... You have to respect them. The problem is it's so expensive to actually counter them straight up. That's why a lot of players will just make... they'll make the queens, the spores, and hope that they can find a timing. Well, Reynor isn't finding a timing. Reynor is dead. Rogue had... Well... Okay, now that I've said that, be like, well, he has Burrow move. Winter, you idiot. Reynor making 2 Roach Warrens to replace the one he lost. Can never be 2 Wait, where's the second Roach Warren? Oh. I don't know. Very sneaky. There is an Overseer. All the roaches will die. But another backstab. He learned this from Cyril. I'm sure he didn't learn it from Cyril, but Cyril's quite good at it. If Reynor can bring this back, it's a massive comeback, by the way. He's down a base. He's down... Well, he's even in upgrades. He's down in workers. He still has mutas to contend with. Like... This is a little awkward. No! No! No base for you. Once again, Rogue can lean. He's bringing all his... Did we just see a select all army hockey out of Rogue? Rogue. Roach is burrowing through. There's an Overseer, but it's in oversight mode. They're just gonna slide right through. They're so fast, and they regen so much. Rogue, Micro, and Muta's on the other side. He's down to 8. Lost a couple. So sneaky. 3 roaches have kept Reynor in this game an extra minute. Will it do much more than that? I'm really surprised that Rogue turned around again for those roaches. But he's still going to be able to hit before the 4th base is done. And, I mean, Get him. Get him. Oh, no. The Corrosive Bile. Hitting a few. 4th base is gone. Doesn't matter if canceled. Oh, he gets underneath. Tries to get on the Ravagers. Doing his best to split. Rogue maintaining 200 supply throughout this. But there are 3 roaches. This is the real battle here. Oh, wait. The Overseer might go... Overseer goes down. And as soon as that happens... Are there... Oh, my God. The Burrow Roaches looking for their opportunity. Sharking around. Oh, my God. Stop it. Stop the roaches on their way out. The real MVPs. Oh, he can get underneath. Oh, another Overseer. Never mind. Ooh, nice Corrosive Bile. Oh, watch yourself, Reynor. Be careful. There's still 3. Imagine them just grumbling. Okay. It's not jaws, it's claws. Actually, do roaches attack with claws? Kind of. Oh, God. Pop up. Dodge. Right back down, maybe? I just want to get my 30 years. Okay. Oh, here comes Reynor. Oh my God, the Corrosive Bile is raining down. But wait, it's just Ravagers. More roaches coming into flank. Reynor caught a little bit awkwardly, but he sniped off a lot of Ravagers. Unfortunately, still no anti-air, so the mutas come to the other side and rain on Reynor's parade of raining Corrosive Bile. Lurker Den finishing up. This is a whole lot of not losing, but still a far cry from winning for the Italian Zerg. Yeah. Trying to get the changelings, but the changelings are so hard to see, and your Ravagers are that fat. Roaches are waiting. But Reynor still can't get a 4th. He's losing gas mining. More roaches will burrow across. There are some lurkers for Reynor. He got him a little bit quicker into the fight. Oh, but did he? Still, he has a defensive position. He has some spore crawlers. This is a big gamble to send things across. Rogue with a dodge. Lurker's going to work. The burrow move roaches. Now this is a real threat here. Roaches over here. Only a handful of mutas. They can't do anything, especially if the roaches reburrow. He's working his way through. The lurker count is 6-7 in favor of Reynor. Barely saves 1. More roaches going across the map. A full gamble. He's saying, you can't break me. Lurkers are far too good. The roaches going to work. Still, Reynor is still going. He's bringing everything across. He's he's going for the attack. Rogue is committing to the all-in. Will the Corrosive Biles land? Oh my God! Ripping through! Reynor is turning it around! He's gonna be able to kill that lurker. He kills the army. He's killed the base. He's got this one too. Burrow move roaches on the other side. There's no detection here. He can just slide right through. And Rogue Well, making me look like a fool, but that's the most entertaining way to go about it, right? Reynor just making all the right moves, and Rogue calling what wasn't a bluff. He knew, I have enough lurkers in Corrosive Bile, you can't attack in, I'll send the rest of my army almost to the other side of the map. And now Rogue's down to 3 bases, he has less drones, he's losing more. Still a bunch of roaches in the main, going for a hive. The roach is going to work, Reynor on top of it right now, with an average of 400 actions per minute. Rogue at 341. The roaches, they regenerate so quick underground.
Now I have your attention.
And now Reynor's coming across the map with a potentially game-ending army. Oh, he only has 2 lurkers. Well, Rogue isn't burrowed. He could probably burrow those, but he already gets in. The Corrosive Biles kill the lurker eggs, but not any of the lurkers. Oh my god. 20 roaches finally chased down. Yeah, good luck killing those with mutas. It's like, yeah, you found me. So I guess the grumble roaches are the ticket. Like, well, okay, now Reynor has to close this out. Reynor is in the same or greater advantage. Well, Rogue had a significant advantage. He had a base, he had tech, but he just made the wrong choices. Reynor made all the right choices. He just has to do it a little bit longer in order to take the game. Amuta's still threatening. Roaches coming in, looking for snipes. But Rogue doesn't have the kick. Like, 5 mutas do not have the same harass potential that a couple dozen roaches with burrow move do. It's just how it is. Now, you gotta be careful as Reynor. Like, you're still not in if you run into lurkers like Rogue did, it all turns back the other way. These roaches will be hunted down, but that leaves... Ooh, is their detection. He does have Ravagers, but they're getting wrecked. Oh, snipes one. The other one gets clipped. A lot more roaches. It is difficult. That's a lot of lurkers. You can't. That's too many lurkers. Reynor's roaches survive. 3 mutas are on the chase. Not sure 3 mutas can even actually kill a single roach because of the healing. More burrow move roaches. This is turning into quite a game. But the roaches are making it by. He saw them with the Overseer somewhere, but he doesn't have the detection. Reynor continuing to pick them apart. It's just Rogue doesn't have that type of harass potential. He doesn't have the burrow move. All he has now are lurkers. Going for the lurker. Well, he doesn't have lurkers if he loses the lurker. And he's going for the digging claws, the adaptive talons, the lurker burrow speed. Is he? Reynor. There's no detection. But the army is so far out of position. He wanted to save his lurker den, but will he be able to save the game? He needs to be in position as 4th. Rogue needs to be here. He has to have lurkers burrowed. There's no chance otherwise. Oh my god. If that one roach kills it. Oh, he didn't kill the roach. Oh. He didn't kill the roach. But the lurkers are in position. He pulls it away. Oh my, massive lurker spawns on the ground. Both sides ripping through. Adaptive Talons looks like it will complete the roach.
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
No, he could still... Killing the lurker down is still a big deal in this stage. Somehow, Reynor's down to 50 drones. He's made some extra spores as well. Another hatch, more gas. There's not that huge of an economy. What is... Oh, Changeling's dying. Looks like there was a pause. We don't pause here. From Morty's replay pack, by the way. If you subscribe, he gives you the bestest replays, so you can reuse his content for your mediocre Twitch channel. Looks like most things are cleaned up, but Reynor still maintaining a huge army supply lead. How many lurkers for Rogue? He's got 9. That's everything for him. I think he has a... There's a Viper in here somewhere. These 2 lurkers could be quite a kicker, though. Ooh, a lot of drones at this base. 26 in the mineral line, but he doesn't burrow. Quite in time. But the attack on the other side. All these are together. He can Blinding Cloud, but a few more lurkers come up. He kills them, but the Blinding Cloud prevents him from moving through. These lurkers, he still has to deal with them. Burrow move roaches slipping into the main. This roach is still here. There goes the lurker den. That's what's been keeping Rogue alive. Still 55 drones. As long as he keeps the 4th base, he still has a lifeline. He needs to remake that Lurker Den right now. The Lurker Den has what? What do you go for, like Broodlords? Oh! I guess there's still some more roaches over here. Triple? Oh, the dodge. He slips away. Those adaptive talents so important. Finally, the roach is cleaned up. Lurker Den restarts. Rogue up against the wall since he ran into the lurkers on the other side. I thought the game was going to end twice. Once for Rogue eventually, and then another time for Reynor after that. Well, I will call it a mistake. But Rogue has stuck it out, as has Reynor especially. Reynor is incredibly impressive with this. Those are very dead roaches. Still, though, maintaining 200 supply. Does he have... Oh, Reynor finishes a hive. Adaptive talents. Vipers. So the Vipers can both either blinding cloud the lurkers or pull them out of the ground into your army. Both are good options. Rogue is trying to corner these roaches, but they are slippery. Does he have Overlord speed? He does have Overlord speed, so the Overseers can potentially chase them. Another army going out on the left side. Rogue. Well, he should have vision of it, but... Oh, this base is going to be taken out. Those are very dead roaches. Okay. Well, what's over here? Roaches of Rogue looking for the lurkers of Reynor, but they burrow. Who's catching who? Okay, he makes it. More changelings. Some lurkers stranded here. An army coming out to the middle of the map. Might be able to catch them. Where are the lurkers for Rogue? Reynor backs off. Still 4 in limbo, in purgatory. The changelings are distracting me. Ooh. It's not going to be particularly cost-effective, but Rogue will clear up 4 lurkers, bringing the lurker count back down to 3. But another round of roaches come in from the right side. Rogue cancels at the last second. A handful of Bromo roaches, but these ones aren't going to make it. Very dead. Lurkers are very good units. That's what we're learning here today. But it's starting to seem like the game will stabilize again. I would say Reynor still has the advantage. Oh, no, not unless this happens! Oh, Jesus! Well, I'm just going to stop trying to say who's winning. Let's just find out what happens. Lurkers... How many? Rogue has 10 lurkers, but... Well... Okay, he still has 10 lurkers. They're quite quick. Oh, Rogue making a big move. Burrow Roach is on the other side, but... Rogue with a massive thrust into the main. The Viper has full energy. There's not lurkers back here for Reynor. But the Burrow move Roach is doing a lot of damage, and the lurkers are on top of the 4th base. Rogue holding a nice position. If there are no lurkers, he has a few blinding clouds. Lurkers coming up from Rogue, establishing... Oh, the corrosive belt does pretty well. I'm not sure abducting an Overseer is what he was going for here. Are we base trading? The Burrow move Roach is coming back. Reynor is rebuilding. Now... Rogue has lost a lot of drones, but he still has high army supply, and he has a bunch of lurkers. This Viper still has full energy as well. A clutch blinding cloud could make or break this game. Rogue has to do real damage. Oh. A single roach on this side. The lurkers... Is he going to come back to defend? There's still a lurker den for both sides, but Reynor is losing all his tech. He's losing this base. 31 drones have gone down. Rogue has barely any mining. Reynor has mining, but he's about to have no tech. That's a lot of lurkers. Can Reynor dislodge them? The army supply is within 10. At this point, like, if you're Reynor, do you just go across the map? No, 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 no! It's too close! Oh, does he actually want to try to break this? More lurkers on the way. This is awkward. He does have adaptive talents. Both sides are able to dunk their lurkers in the ground so quick. What is happening with this Ravager? Nobody knows. Everybody's freaking out this game. Burrow move Roach is on the other side. We might get to the point where we're counting buildings. Okay. Rogue does not have money. He's at 123.33. He's barely mining at all. Oh. Oh, these lurkers could have been slightly better positioned to actually catch the retreating army. Or maybe be caught themselves. Rogue is in the main. Everything's slowed down. It looks like Reynor's going to try to break this. He's positioning. Even changelings can get in the way here. It looks like Reynor has learned a lot from Cero. The Burrow move Roaches get out of there. Did he just corrosive bile changelings? And they dodged? That happened? There's still a lurker den for Reynor. He can build more. He can build... How many hydras does he have? He has 3 hydras. Does he have a hydra den? Wait. If you don't have a hydra den, you can't build hydras, but you can build lurkers out of your hydras. But maybe he wants to be careful because he doesn't have any anti-air. If Rogue had enough money from mutas, I'm not sure either player really truly understands exactly the position their opponent is in. Like, Rogue right now doesn't I don't know if he realizes that that Reynor has still a healthy mine. Like, he's still healthily mining. Is that a word? Whatever. But he's good at his tech, so I think Rogue understands the position slightly better. If Reynor could abduct the Overseers, then... Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. He oh no, a Blinding Cloud. Looks like he was micro on the other side. The Broom Roach is trying to come in. But a Blinding Cloud negates... How many Vipers are left? There's 1 Viper on either side. Reynor's is the only one with energy. This is so big. Blinding Cloud has to happen now. He doesn't have energy for a second. A Tunneling Claws flank Reynor from all sides. He's gonna crush this. His lurkers will survive. Rogue trying to come in from the other side. There are no lurkers with this army. Is there even detection? Does he have enough? Rogue still. He has 68 army supply. He's got some hydras in the mix. There is a Viper, the big kicker here. Those roaches need to regen underground as well. Rogue has slightly better upgrades with 3-2. Rogue still has a lurker! Ah! Get it, Queen! It gets it! But the positioning is so good. He's gonna split against the Corrosive Bile. He's not gonna get a better fight than now. A Blinding Cloud underneath. More Corrosive Biles coming out. He's trying to buy time. He's closing the distance. Rogue is right on top of him. Drones all pulled. Corrosive Bile at the front. The Burrow of Roaches. More drones. Roaches. Drones. Corrosive Bile. The units are dropping on both sides. There's still detection. He's trying to get out with the Roaches. 46 to 41 supply. Remember, Rogue only has 18 drones behind this. He can't build anymore. He pulls the Viper in. Oh no! It's a disaster. But Reynor, he still has hope. He still has... Those Hydras are very badly... Broodlings get a kill! I don't know what was killed over there. A few Lings come out because he's literally out of gas. All of the drones. All of the drones. He dodges back. He's at the front. A few Burrow Move Roaches. The drones, the real MVPs. Changelings trying to hold the Ravagers in place. The Micro, insane. Everything, insane. The Ravagers, there's like 2 left. He's building Lings. The Ravager, gonna die. But Lings come in to snipe the Hydras. We're back to Lings, everybody. Reynor has 0 drones and 0 hope. Yeah, Rogue got this base up at the that just came up. He's mined like no minerals from it. Oh my god. I was like, oh, let's just cast a game. It could be fun. Like Morty replay pack. We'll just cast the first game.
Good.
Wow.
Now I have your attention.
Well, that was pretty insane. I think both players definitely made mistakes. And that comes from imperfect information. Like Rogue early on, he could have done more with a +1 Carapace. Reynor was in a position to capitalize after Rogue committed too far. But the Tunneling Claws Roaches. Rogue, I think, better strategically. Overall. Like he knew what he needed to do to win in whatever position he was in. But Reynor, much better tactically, and just it seemed like he was out multitasking Rogue, and Rogue is the BlizzCon champion. Like the Burrow Move Roaches, he shouldn't have even gotten to that point. The Tunneling Claws Roaches bought him so much time. But yeah, what a game! What a game! Well, we're not gonna top that. You can unsubscribe to this channel now.